Hey Megan, did you see the news lately? That Mr. Tachibana from the NHK party is in trouble again.
I know about that. I know what he's doing, but I'm not really interested. You haven't been too happy with NHK, have you?
Honestly, who needs NHK anyway? It's expensive and boring, and commercial channels make way better shows. I can't accept that only NHK charges a subscription fee. Don't you have any complaints about public broadcasting in the US, Megan?
Well, first, let's talk about the US public broadcaster, PBS. What do you think is the biggest difference from Japan?
It's kind of plain.
Plain. Maybe that's because they can't spend much money on shows without a subscription fee.
What? It's free? How can a TV station even function like that?
The main source of funding is government grants. And also donations from viewers, plus corporate and foundation funding.
Really? So, they run a ton of commercials, right?
They generally don't have commercials. But they do read out the sponsor's name. For example, this program is brought to you by ABC Company. And they also spend quite a bit of time asking viewers for donations.
I see. So, does PBS produce dramas and news shows like NHK?
No, that's different too. PBS's most important role is the overall network management and show distribution. However, PBS itself cooperates with certain local stations to run the core production of major news programs like NewsHour. Furthermore, what they actually broadcast is left up to the discretion of each station.
Wait, so each local station is free to choose which programs to air? So, you can't watch the same shows across the country?
Generally, the programming varies by region. Famous shows like Sesame Street or the science documentary Nova are nationally broadcast, though.
Then, isn't it actually inefficient to have local stations doing their own thing like PBS? They manage to be free even with that inefficient way, so what's the deal? NHK is supposed to be efficient because they run nationally. Why is their fee so expensive?
Mayumi, you always look at only the surface of things. The reason NHK charges such a high fee has nothing to do with program quality or efficiency, does it? It's something far more fundamental. Listen up. NHK doesn't just produce and broadcast shows. New broadcasting technologies like color TV, digital terrestrial, and 4K per 8K were mostly developed under NHK's leadership.
Huh, really? I thought commercial channels were doing that.
Also, the transmission centers and relay stations in Japan's rural areas, do you know who built those? Around half of them were built by NHK.
What? So, if there were no NHK?
Exactly. Without NHK, television broadcasting itself wouldn't work across the whole of Japan. Get it? NHK's subscription fee is used for technology development and maintenance of the entire Japanese broadcasting infrastructure. So, even if it's considered expensive, it's a public service that benefits most people in the nation.
Wow, I had no idea. So, if they smash NHK, we wouldn't be able to watch commercial channels either.
You finally figured it out. So, if you don't want to pay the subscription fee, you should throw away your TV and stop watching.
But I'd be really upset if I couldn't watch Bulatamoli anymore.